Alright guys, welcome back to the stream. Matt here. I don't know how much of that you guys caught because the stream always has a little delay, but if you're new to the stream, I'm Matt, and we're going to be playing Pokemon Diamond because I love the game. Great game, invented by Game Freak. You're still awesome. My favorite Pokemon game of all time. Look at that, beautiful. Look at this game. Even knows how to do it. Knows how to do everything. It's a great game, man. I don't know why, but I'm really literally on this game. Like, it's stupid how much I care about this game. Shit. Sorry about that. Okay. Give me a random. Here we go, let's see what Pokemon we got. Ooh, I kind of want to get that Murkrow. Oh, what? It literally said not very effective. His defense stronger. I love how they are like a million times effective in the actual show, but in the games they're not really effective. Like if a new Pardon, it would give him like a metal armor or something in the show, but it doesn't do shit in this. I'm gonna get that Murkrow. I really did want it. I just don't know why it was so weak. Holy junk, dude, I know these Pokemon. I know fire would kill that Pokemon instantly. That'll do the job too. Oh my god. Hey! I know, right? It's a good game. Welcome to the chat, phone. Yeah, Chansey, do something. I really want that Murkrow. There, now let me just throw this freaking Pokeball in and hope that I actually get it. Oh, it's Jason. What is good, Jason? Are you kidding me? It missed? Yeah, you better hit him with something strong. Injure that Pokemon. Injure it. I want to get it down to yellow. I'll throw another one at it, to be honest. It's the first time I've seen it be untouchable. One. Are you fudging kidding me? Jason? I am duped right now. Come down into yellow. Alright, now I'm going to switch the Pokeball. I'm going to use a somewhat different than Pokeball. It's more effective in catching. Let's see if this works. I have no clue if it will. This is the last one I'm wasting. Fuck you. Jeez, I'm killing it. I'm killing that Pokemon. Yeah. Last one. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna see just... They killed that Pokemon. That Pokemon's dead. Yeah, screw that Pokemon. Pokemon deserves to die the way that it was treating me. Jeez. Like, how does it, like, that was the first time a Pokemon's ever just kicked out constantly for me. I am very offended that it just decided to do that to me. Like, that was so depressing. And yes, Jason, I play multiple games. Fortnite, I was beating this Batman Daffron, so you gotta respect the fact that it took me It didn't take me long to beat it, but it took Jack like forever to try and beat it with me. When a trainer in a Pokemon bond is won, a wondrous power is born. Alright. I see it. I see you're going down in defeat. Alright. Wonder Twins activate. They're 2 psychics. And an Abra. They're going to die instantly. Let me send out that fire spin wheel that I got. This flame wheel, dude. It looked so cool in the TV show. I remember it. Oh my god! Oh my god. Yeah, it did. It did gain XP point. Do you think that you would affect me? Let me see if it'll just like burn it really quickly. I know. It's not gonna do much damage on us because we're really strong. You better. Are you kidding me? What is this Pokemon's deal? This literally could have just taken him out one shot. It needs to confuse him. I wish that they just remained a healer for me. Because it's Clefairy is very good. I remember we get an egg. But I think we have to replace one of our slots with it. It is as if I have gone down in defeat. Yeah, you did. Thank you. Please let me face a Team Galactic member. Did I already get my Bidoof? Yeah, I did. Dead. Super effective. Critical hit, jeez. Hound was such a cool move in, she just killed both of us, I think. He has... Oh, then thank you, yes, thank you for that. And... yeah, I just did that. Of course it's trainer, we couldn't even handle it going up against us. This is literally my favorite type of matches in this game. Because you can double team, and that is so freaking awesome. That was just like my favorite way of matches. Because I know we do it with Barry at one point, we do it with Dawn. Yeah, we did start with Dawn, now we're on this girl. And I remember we oftentimes do it with Barry. My sense is tingling, I've spotted her Pokemon. Oh, that sucks. I wanted to do a 2-on-2. I guarantee that's a grass Pokemon, so I'm gonna burn with my flame wheel. What did that do? Are you kidding me? Good, yeah, it better fail. Boom, you're dead. You know why? Because you tried to use a flame wheel. You tried to protect yourself from my Pokemon. Alright, it's about to bring out Pikachu. I'm gonna keep my Pokemon and I'm gonna burn that one just as hard. Yeah. Ah! Actually, a mustache leveled up one. Look at that. Nice. Super effective. It's great when I get to actually see myself battle in like these really good surroundings. I like but not really strong battles. I should have gone in between them though. Like I really wanted to do the double team battles. Here comes the swarm, okay. Alright, he's gonna burn alive with the first ember that I send out. Come on, Burn, I know you can do it. I'm already like this really strong Pokemon catcher. really. Was there entertainment? Okay. Alright, let's send out desktops. I'm gonna keep my Pokemon. Desktop. Here's what this one looks like. Okay, yep, that's the evolution. That's the evolution of Cascoon. Flying and a bug. So I'm just gonna use Ember and hope that that works. Yep, because it was flying. Oh. I thought it was actually gonna get confused. It's good. It didn't do junk. That's like pain and nice. Alright, what's he gonna send out next? Cascoon. I'm gonna keep my Pokemon again because it's a Cascoon. Cascoon evolves into that Pokemon. The difference between Cascoon and Silicune is the way that it looks. It's got a more purple texture and its eyes are angrier. Silicune is just like a white pale Pokemon with basic eyes. It's not angry looking. It becomes a butterfly eventually. Alright, woo! Thank you. I can't believe this is going in this easily. This is so... Oh, he actually attacked me. He's down to super effective. Maintenance. Nice job, Staravia. Kidding me? No, I'm actually gonna run this time because I just want to get that ball and then face off some real training. She's taller than me. She's an older woman. Come on, Matt. Do not embarrass yourself in front of the what's her name even? Honey Potion, nice. Okay, we're gonna try and get this Murkrow again. When can they attack both Pokemon? Oh, he paralyzed me. So I don't know how the confusion and the paralysis work at the end of after you finish one match. I don't know if it remains. I really don't know if it just stays. The force is strange, you know, it seems to fill me with energy. A strange presence has been felt that is emanating from you. Thank you. Jeez, that's really weird. Okay, 2 Psychics. Rachel and Cody. Jeez. both of them, so at least she's finally on the offense now. I knew he was gonna go for some water. Yeah, right. Nice job, Mark. A lot of these moves. See how fight works. Probably not gonna be very effective. Oh shit. Okay. It wasn't. I guess it was effective enough. You defeated Psychic Rachel and Cody. Your victory, there is nothing strange about it. Oh, be with me, my Meditite. Oh, what a weird dude. A weird thing. Why was there just some random patch of light? Yes, jar of honey. Alright, let's see the last Pokemon I'm going to face in this forest. Sinnoh throws. Thanks, dude. Please let me catch you. Yes! Really? Gee, man. Actually really sad. I thought I had him. One, two. We gotta get him now. Yes, there we go. Thank you, game. Thank you. I just really wanted that Pokemon because I know it's gonna be some really strong Pokemon later. I can myrtle through a batch of Pokemon, but I like starting with a strong roster. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it becomes like this really big-headed Pokemon. I mean, I already know it's got a big head, but like bigger. I do need a. Oh, I already have a Starrat. Sure. Oh, Sylvia. Cheryl. Oh, there's the exit. I'm so relieved we finally got here. I would never have been able to get through this by myself. Thank you so much, Matt. You're welcome. I also need a water type. Sit back and casually, it's a grown-up's hobby. I landed myself a feisty train, let's go. Why didn't he turn around when I hit him? You were challenged by Fisher Joseph. I got a Goldeen. Oh man, I'm not a big fan of this Pokemon. Let's see how they fare against my little buddy Badoo. Not very effective. to using water pulse. Alright, I'm gonna be getting rid of a lot of these things in a second. Super effective. Chance. Alright, there we go, we won. Alright, Fisher Joseph, goodbye. I let a big win slip away, I know you did. Nothing's fighting, so I can use a break, I suppose. Alright. Challenged by Fisher Andrew. Oh no. He has that many Pokemon? He has a bunch of water Pokemon, then I'm just gonna hurt him with the electric. Alright, Lexio. You know what to do. Probably gonna just tackle. Oh my god, that's why I don't like Magikarp. Gyarados is great, but Magikarp is oof. I think it's gonna be like 6 Magikarp. This is Magikarp. I think maybe he has 1 Gyarados. Jeez, man, this is depressing. Zen Headbutt is not a bad move, it's a kick move. Get rid of this one. Fury Swift's is actually a fun move, I like that. I'm gonna keep this Pokemon. Dude, this is just embarrassing. Barking. Let's see now. Does he have a Gyarados? Pokemon deem that. Please have a Gyarados. Oh, come on. He literally just had a bunch of magic cards. This is a boring fight. Yeah, Sparkle. That's depressing, dude. Losing magic card ain't it. And we beat Fisher Joseph, I think. Fisher Andrew is the worst fisherman of all time if he's only got a bunch of magic cards. Yeah, because you had a terrible roster of Pokemon. I fished up some tough Untitled battle. Please don't be using magic cards. Use Goldeen. Or something. Something of variety. Probably gonna start with magic card though. Yep. Dude, this is the better Pokemon trainer. You have variety in this Pokemon. Dude, Goldie might be dead, but at least he has multiple Pokemon. Please have a Gyarados or something. Even have the dog Pokemon for I care, for all I care. Yep, there, boom. Oh my god. You really are a terrible trainer. He's all. Jeez, man. Alright, defeated Fisher Gary. Fisher Zachary. Losing has my emotions all knotted up. Thank you. Boom. I'm sorry, dude, but you're bad. You're not a good trainer. Not a potion. Nice. You just need to work on it. Maybe just get better Pokemon, or don't be a Pokemon trainer. I feel like this is where we find the Ponyta. I wanted to see what was on the other side of this grasp, but it's just I think the other side of the dock. Yeah, it is just the other side of the dock. We're in Eternia City. Wow. And this is her gym. The incredibly grassed around gym. Wow, Diesel. Okay, my friend. Let's see how this Diesel handles the neck punch. Boom. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find the fucking. It was just east of Eternia City. We're not seeing it. Yeah. Literally, it says, here's on Route 10 between Celestic and Fighting the Fog. Shortly after defeating the Eternal Gym, you gain access. Can you get, Alright, The adorable fire horse can be found. Hey, yeah, you trainer. Or it's okay, never mind, you look tough. I'll just keep your Pokemon and carry on. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, it's her. Oh, is that a Pokédex? You must be helping out Professor Rowan. What's your name? Oh, hello, Matt. I'll be sure to remember that name. My name is Cynthia. Oh yeah, I love Cynthia. I'm a trainer just like you. I've been studying Pokemon mythology lately, just out of curiosity. Here is the Eternal City. This is a statue of an ancient Pokemon. According to myth, it was an extremely powerful Pokemon. Who knows, you may encounter something like it while traveling with your Pokédex. By using these, they should help you on your way. You gain TM93s. Cut. Nice. Thank you. It will help you go to places that will previously accidentally. More than filling up your Pokédex, then to let you. They just like giving me everything. Herbal meds work impressively. Your Pokemon are horribly bitter and smelly. Herbal meds, that would be a radical breakthrough. I just want to find a Ponyta, man. No, I don't need any of that junk. No, thank you. Alright. Let's see. This is the statue of Dialga. How did they get behind that? Do. You just by raising an attack. Alright. Okay, boom, got that one. Yeah, and I have the hidden move. I, of course, have to face the gym leader first. Sucks. Wait a sec. If you have saved data from other Pokemon titles on Switch from... in a new save game. That's an official investigation. You only get one or the other? Oh my god, I think you can only get one or the other. You learn to get through with Pokemon Go with... Let me see this real quick. Let me just figure this out. If you have saved data from Pokemon Sword or Shield... Wow! Really? That's what they did. That is really fucking cheeky. I'm really surprised that they did that. Wow, see? I want to be the big like that one day. Wow. I'm gonna tell Hunter about that. Okay, do that move. That is so fucked, dude. I really can't believe they did that. I thought that was just a really cool thing. It's basically a buy to win or whatever. I'm glad I at least played it before I played this one. New Pokemon. Alright. Let's show this guy who's boss. Who's he gonna send out? Let's switch it to Psyduck. Let's let him do a water pulse on him. I've been waiting to give this guy some field active. Alright. Nice. The Onyx painted. Oh, what a shame. You defeated Hiker Lewis. Yes, we did. Powerful President towers before me. It's you. So beat the shit out of this Bidoof. Power punch. I did not mean to go in here. I don't need to go into Mount Coronet yet. I don't get why does Bidoof keep doing that. I don't even have a Bidoof. The game improperly did this. He's got Rock Smash. Gee, they are walking fucking heavy. Alright. I'm just gonna send out a Hoot-Hoot. I think it's a really big bird, but it's not that strong of a bird. Let me switch to Luxio and give him a chance. Yep, let's let Luxio do some work on this guy. Jeez. I had the wrong thing muted. And Hoot-Hoot just freaking tore that thing apart. Oh, I'm going to pick for that. Oh my god, you're gonna kiss me? Okay. That is a Interesting lady. Nice. Taunt. You guys will always be able to tell what time I'm playing this now. If I have that Pokewatch on. Oh my god, I don't want to face a dang Bidoof. I just want to find a Ponyta in this grass, and once I find this Ponyta, I can literally confirm that I can do it on a later playthrough. All I'm doing this for. If I face off against another Bidoof. I've seen that Pokemon too many times. I literally have seen him way too many times. I kind of forget what Meditite evolves into. It evolves into like Mr. Mime or something. Looks like I thought another evolution was about to take place. Alright, we're just gonna go to the other side of this and get the thing. I don't have a fucking Bidoof, man. I know it's Rock Slide, maybe? That's so cheap. Alright, we're running. Glitter Boots is the strongest, one of the strongest moves in the game. I love Flamethrower too. Awesome move. Just give me my Ponyta. What is this? Chinkling? Is he a psychic Pokemon? It would be a psychic. Oh yeah. Alright, let me fucking find. Alright, I'm on Route 211. fuck is Route? Where's Route 206? Looking on Brilliant Diamond. I'm gonna search this up real quick. Route 206. That's on the bike. Alright, let me see. Oh shit. So real world time actually does affect the way that I'm playing the game. So if I'm ever playing it, I gotta not do it during nighttime. So yeah, if I'm trying to find a Ponyta, don't be doing it during the night, because you'll never find it. You gotta do it during the day. I literally wanted that fucking Pokemon. There's some writing on the Dia once brought time into being, and laughter or in tears. The same time flows, such as the blessing of Dia that faded. They say this Pokemon that lived long ago. Alright. Already been there. Okay. Tornado came on her. Though many people have changed what is important, I hope it remains the same for everyone. I do think that's really weird how they gave me Jirachi, and you can get Mew if you own the new game, so it's basically just a pay to win. Have you seen our building? Team Galactic is so stinking rich that we can have one build instantly. Does the Team Galactic do that? Turn a building, we want your Pokemon. Oh, I'm going in there right after I beat the gym leader. I can almost guarantee that. Nurse Joy, help me, my Pokemon are weak, please. Yes. Kinda cheating that we get Jirachi, but I don't ever need it because I don't use it. This is the perfect loadout. I will always use this loadout. Remember. You always need a rock type, you always need a fire type, you always need a, okay, you need a fire, water, and grass type, then you need a rock and a flying type, and then whichever one is your last one, that's whatever. Where the bike is? You need a bike to go to the cycling route. How to shift gears available at anywhere. Matt, long time no see. Oh, you look puzzled, you've been wondering who I am. I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Dawn's father. Come a long way to help you on your adventure. Let me ask you, how many Pokemon have you met? Oh my, you've met 40 Pokemon. Wonderful. Yes, bravo. Professor Rowan should be delighted. Here's something for you. Oh, thank you. Put the rare candy in your bag. Getting the rare candy Pokemon to increase the Pokemon's level by 1. Okay. Also, a Pokemon you can get in a trade may disobey you if it's too high a level. Oh. Oh, I bet. If I have enough gym badges, it will still obey me. Since you're visiting Eterna, you need to get yourself a bike and take a ride down the cycling road. I know. Before we go after this, going underground with the Explorer Kit. Blast, isn't it? Yeah, we get the Explorer Kit soon. Alright guys, here we go. Hey there, how's it going? Hey there, how's it going, champ to be? Actually, that's what I said to some boy who zipped in here earlier too. The gym leader Gardenia is a user of grass-type Pokemon. It should be obvious, but grass-type Pokemon really hate fire. Wait a second, I should tell you about the gym itself. First, you can't challenge the gym leader until you find and beat all the gym's trainers who hinder themselves. It's a bit challenging, but I think of it as a good training and go for it. At my gym, no one gets to battle the gym leader, me, until you beat all the other trainers. I'll be waiting for you in the back. Good luck, challenger. Alright. I'm really struggling at reading while I'm just breathing on this. Yeah, I already see one of the trainers. Alright, none in this corner. Tree. Here's the first one. How did you know where to find me? Let's have our battle. Yeah, of course I know where to find you. Let's do this, guys. You were challenged by Last Caroline. Alright. Last Caroline sends out Ruby. Use Ember on it instantly. I know you can do it, Inferno. The opposing Cherubi fainted. Nice. I know it's super effective, so. Let's send out Roselia. We're gonna keep our Pokemon, and we're gonna use the Flame Wheel this time. I think that'll be a stronger move. Our Badoo will eventually become a Roselia. Look at that move, that's so freaking good. Super effective, yes it is. Roselia eventually becomes Roserade, but I'll eventually upgrade my Badoo to that. But I'll wait I'll give it like 15 levels before I do that. I was going to beat you while you were still in a state of shock. Yeah. I bet you were. Okay, the next trainer's at the end, past the 2 boulders, I think. Grass-type Pokemon can double out some serious special attacks. I won't let you win easily. I know, I know. Roma Lady Jenna sends out Badoo. He's going to die to my Ember. Inferno, I know you can do it. Let's do this. Yeah, it is super effective. Nice job, Geodude. I've sent out a Badoo, now I'm going to keep my Pokemon. The third one's going to be stronger, though I know that. I can almost predict it completely. Use Ember. Yep, it fainted. It's complete. Yes, nice job, Badoo. That's an oak. Really? You're just sending out the same Pokemon every time? But it's like, it's just not stronger than each other. Inferno used Ember, nice. I feel like this next level that my Inferno goes to, it might be the level where he finally evolves. That or the Monferno is the one that takes forever to evolve, I'm not sure. I know he's the first to go to his second level. The more beautiful the flower, the faster it is withers. Faster it withers. I'm pretty sure that oh, that's right. A hint about the next trainer. In the middle of the trees, that's it for my hint. Good luck. Alright, it's not there. I found her already. She wasn't there, or she wasn't there earlier. They just respawn. Even when you try to conceal it, you can't hide the aroma of flowers. I think Chimchar evolves first, and then I think it's Turtwig, then Piplup, but the Piplup and Turtwig, their evolutions go even faster than the other ones. Like, they go faster than evolving Monferno. Yeah, I'm gonna use Flame Wheel because I know it's going to be a strong Pokemon. Yep, it is super effective. Earthquake Fainting, nice. Pokemon gained XP. Defeated Aroma Lady Angela, I think. Just like your inability to conceal your abundant skill. Nice, thank you. You were really not that strong. Your next opponent decides 4 flowers. Really? There's even more opponents, jeez. This is the last one. Giggle, you found me, of course I'll battle you. Thank you. Okay, Giggle. Whoa. She's rich, I guess. Beauty Lindsay. And out Roselia. I'm gonna try Ember on her. I'm gonna see if it'll beat her in a 1-tap. Because I know it always beats the dude. I think this would be like a level 17 Roselia. Yep, called it. Yeah, I knew it went in 1-tap. Just gonna use it to heal. Alright, I can still kill her with the 1-tap Ember from here. Alright, I better be the last one. Oh boo, look, you've beaten me. Alright, well that's really no big deal. You were a pushover. There, now we're ready. There's only our gym leader left, go on. Don't be afraid. I remember using my Prinplup, which is Piplup's evolution, against this gym leader, and I was like, why won't she die? Because I was using a water type against the grass type. And I felt stupid. Okay. You kept me waiting. Gardenia. I'm Eterna's gym leader, Gardenia, the grass type master. When I first saw you, I was convinced you'd find your way to me. My hunch was right on the money. You have a winning aura about you. So anyway, this will be fun. Let's have our battle. We're challenged by gym leader Gardenia. Probably gonna send out a Badoo. Oh, Cherubi. I think I can beat this with the Ember again. Inferno, go. It's always crazy when you can get your Pokemon leveled up to 100. Ah. Dazzling Gleam. Jeez. Oh my god. No fudging way. Need more health. Jeez, dude. I'm just gonna keep using Ember until it kills it. I guarantee she might do it again. There. Boom. Before you can even do anything, Cherubi's already dead. Critical hit. Thank you, game. Now I'm gonna keep my Pokemon because I know that I can kill Turtwig if I use the spinning wheel. Yeah, imagine using Piplup or Primplup against Turtwig. You wouldn't stand a chance. Super effective. Opposing Turtwig fainted. Alright, now Roserade is a really weird looking Pokemon and I am not big on it. Yeah. Let's stick with it. It's not the end yet. It's out Roserade. It's just such a weird looking angry Pokemon. It's not as cool as Roselia. It's huge. And Roserade, it is super effective. The opposing Roserade fainted. I might evolve on this one. Oh, look at that. Radiant grew to level 22. Geodude grew to level 22. Geodude wants to learn Bulldoze. Yeah, freak, let's learn that. Rollout never really worked, so let's get rid of Rollout. Yeah, let's get Rollout. Boom. and it learned Bulldoze. Psyduck, nice. Badoo, nice. Let's see if someone evolves. You defeated Gym Leader Gardenia. Amazing, you're very good, aren't you? Thank you, that's a lot of money, I guess. I might have said it before, but you're really tough. Wasn't it hard for you to raise your Pokemon to be so good? I guess that's a measure of how much you love your Pokemon. In recognition of that, I proudly grant you this. Thank you. Second gym badge unlocked. You received the Force badge from Gardenia. The Force badge, the hidden new cut, will be available from your Pokédex. Now that you have 2 gym badges, all Pokemon you receive in trades will obey you up to level 30. Nice. I also got something else for you. These are a gift for me. You obtain the stickers that Gardenia. Okay, I don't care about those. You obtain the TM86, which is, what is it, Vine Cut or something? Yeah, Grass Knot. It's one of my favorite moves. The heavier the opposing Pokemon, the more damage this move will cause. Oh, okay. Thank you. I hope someone gives me a bicycle. But now that the cut works, I can use it correctly. Alright, Team Galactic I think is gone right now, so I can go straight to their hideout, but I'm going to go to the Poke thing first. Alright. The Pokemon Center. I remember seeing old Nurse Joy in like Pokemon Black or in White or the one before that, I'm not even sure. It was a really cool scene. Alright. Yes, cut it. Why does it say Bidoof? Kinda making me mad. I hate Bidoof. Why does Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Bidoof? This includes the humble video for fun. When the nickname HM Slave was introduced. The nickname is tied to the Pokemon mechanic known as New Machine. Blah blah blah. These include its evolution. Brilliant Diamond will need to catch a Bidoof for its express purpose as. Instead, the Pokemon Watch as an app that is used to call upon wild Pokemon when they appear. Put down a tree or move a rock or block and these Pokemon only appear if the player hasn't already taught one of their Pokemon HM. Fans have discovered that some wild Pokemon that are summoned this way are Bidoof or Barrows. What? But he still appears on my thing. I taught it to 2 Pokemon already. I'm not gonna go in there yet. I'm just gonna go around it. I want to get that Pokeball that's back there. Alright, so this is a little Easter egg that they made. The Rock Smash and this, then they got that. Yeah, Thief. Nice. Dang. That one dude already stopped streaming. Slick Stevie is an awesome dude if anybody's new. And they should definitely check out his streams. He's a great streamer. Love that guy. Team Galactic isn't interested in the world. Our gaze is beyond the stars. Welcome to the Team Galactic. Are you here to donate your Pokemon? What, you're not? Then kindly get off the property. Do we have to bring the pain like we did the Cycle Shop manager? We're gathering Pokemon for astonishing undertaking. Your meddling won't be tolerated. Sorry, dearie. Team Galactic doesn't accept children as members. Nice. Alright, let me go like this. Luxio. Nice. We have the Luxio out now. What is Zubat going to use? Astonish. Alright. It's not very effective either. Alright, Cascan's gonna die with the Ember. And then Spark is gonna be used on Zubat. Yep. Boom, he's down. It was a critical hit, nice. Spark. Good, that Pokemon's out of the equation. Now it is up to Galactic sends out Glameow. Oh, this Pokemon's gonna die to this punch. This one's going to use Fight. Yeah, see, it's not even needed. Perfect. I feel like I got meddled with. But dearie, you're just a kid. Yeah, well guess what? I'm a one tough son of a bitch. Galactic isn't working hard to find a new energy source for the future. Our objectives are incredible, too incredible for me to understand. I'll fight blindly to defend them and your intrusion won't be forgiven. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Got two Pokemon. Please be Bow. Or Grass. Yes! Emperor's going to take this down. I kind of forget what that Pokemon evolves into. Perfected. Yeah, switch to Luxio. That'll help. Yeah. Alright. Zubat is going to die to Spark this time. Spark worked like a dream. Beat a Team Galactic run. I'm actually surprised that none of my Pokemon had evolved yet in a while. Let's see how good this Pokemon is. I stole it from some weak trainer. Okay, jeez. You're kind of cold for doing that. Silicon. This one's gonna die instantly. I'm Inferno. Oh, I think it's Wurmple that becomes Silicon. That makes sense. That does make sense, yeah. I think it's Wurmple that becomes Silicon and then he becomes, Wurmple becomes Silicon and Cascan. That really does make sense. Alright, Inferno's about to get another level done. What is this? Yeah, you're not used to getting taken down by a child as you're calling me. You're conducting research on new forms of energy. You want to harness the mysterious power of Pokémon. Nice. Why, thank you. We love it when people come to donate us their Pokémon. You can't take my Pokémon because you're not strong enough to beat my Pokémon. Oh my god, dude. I already know that it's gonna lose. Why do you keep wasting him? This is kind of embarrassing now. It really is. Yep, you think. I don't know what this fate move is, so I'm gonna read it real quick. Hits a target using moves such as protective attack. This also lifts the effects of its move. Nah, I don't need it. It's probably like self-destruct. We're keeping it. Dude, there was these moves that that Pokemon implemented in back in the day. The first one is self-destruct, and we implemented it as Geodude. And another one was this explosion move. And it's Pokemon, they just do that move to suicide, and then it hopefully defeats the other Pokemon, yet a lot of the time it didn't. We'll send out Zubat, we're gonna switch to Luxio. Nice. Go Luxio. Nice. Painted. Alright, let's go. Do the Team Galactic runs. What do you think you're doing? I think I'm beating you without even having to try. Ordinary people like you can't understand Team Galactic grand design. I'm thinking I don't even know what's going on. Yes. Our mission is to implement our operations without question. It is all for the new world order that our boss will lead. Something, I forget his name. He was a good guy. He was a cool guy. We were challenged by scientist Trayvon. Dude, you're so skinny. Malnourished. It means he really is being worked over hard. I don't know how effective this is. It might just go into the green. Or it's really strong. I'm very surprised actually by that. We might gain XP points, nice. Badoo, you better start to evolve soon. You defeated Scientist Trayvon. Not bad for him. This won't go unpunished. It looks like he's gonna freaking die. Ah, shoot. Alright, Badoo is really taking a while to evolve. Oh my god, it is the second Galactic leader already. What is this with what is it with this Team Galactic? Why did they take our Pokemon? What are they trying to accomplish? I don't know. They have really weak Pokemon, don't they? Did you want something? How silly of me to even ask. You want to free the Pokemon? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You're challenged by Commander Jupiter. First it was Mars, and then Jupiter, and then I think Saturn or Mars. I think Neptune. Drop a rock on him. Can't use a ground type move on him now. I'm just gonna use a rock throw and see how effective that is. I know it's gonna try and confuse me, but I'm gonna see how this rock throw goes. I know it became confused, so rock throw. Dude. I'll try Bulldoze. And did I use that right? Effective. Fudge, and I'm gonna die. Why did I use Smackdown? I can't use Bulldoze because that's a ground move. If I don't get a single move out now, I'm gonna die. Dude! Oh my fucking god, man. That is so embarrassing. Literally won't even do a jump. Really? What do you expect me to do, man? He's gonna freaking die. Yeah. I didn't get a single move off on him. was the first time I let a single one of my Pokemon die. Now I'm gonna do Luxio, and this fucking Zubat's gonna die instantly. As long as he doesn't confuse me after the first move. Boom, he's dead. Super effective. He got fainted, alright. Now what are they going to bring out? Pokemon or fucking Geodude? Sky Tank. Switch to a fire type and it can burn it. I really like the way the flamethrower looks in the DS game of Diamond and Pearl, but I hated the way that it looked when they changed it to black and white, because they added a lot more pixels on it. How insolent! Take a bite out of this child. This Pokemon has flamethrower also. My phone is going to feel good. It might kill in one tap. Oh shit! Poison me. Wow. Jeez. Good thing I'm going to punch him. Oh my. Are you kidding me? Using a berry can freaking... If you put the berry on the thing, if you put something on it, you might be able to use it in the middle of a match. Kind of embarrassing. I'll just ditch up. Eat another chest of berry, I dare you. Or eat another regular berry. I knew it had flamethrower. Oh, that looks good. That is still a good looking move. It is very strong. It is very fucking strong. It's not as cool as it was in the DS version, but it does look really cool. I think he's gonna die now. Yep, he's dead. Oh my god, I almost died myself. My Inferno was hurt. Closing stone fell. Fainted, yeah. Jeez. Alright, Staravia, nice. Psyduck, nice. Here wants to learn Wind World, yeah. Oh my god. Stop calling me, I don't answer calls. Alright. We're gonna forget. Yes, that. If you gotta stop calling me in the middle of the stream. Whirlwind, nice. I think Whirlwind's an actual move, too. Let's learn Screech. Let's see what it looks like. No. Not gonna learn Screech. Not gonna learn that. Yeah, you defeated Commander Jupiter. Losing this child, being careless cost me too much. Yes, it did. Well, aren't you tough? It's okay though, our official Pokemon statue investigation is finished, and Mars has collected energy from the Valley Windworks. We're pretty much finished here. I'll let you in on one little thing. Our boss is researching the myths of ancient Pokemon with the power of mythical Pokemon. He'll become the ruler of Sinnoh. I suggest you keep out of Team Galactic's affairs from now on. This is your last warning. Oh, I bet. I get my Clefairy back, and it's all thanks to you. With that Team Galactic, they said Clefairy came from space. Hand it over. Your logic baffles me still. It's like they are from space. Anyway, they're gone now. Thank you very much. I can't thank you enough right now, but cruise by my cycle shop, okay? Hey, this is where we get the bike. It's good. I like that. It's really cool. Alright. We're gonna get that bike now. We're also gonna go to the refuel shop or whatever. Yeah, let's cut it. Can't believe they made Bidoof that guy. I really am not a big fan of that Pokemon. So, yeah. I think the bike shop is right next to me. Hello, welcome to the Pokemon Center. Yes, please heal my Pokemon. Thank you. I think this is the bike shop, yes. No. Okay, I'll go in here too. Let's dig up some treasure. I'm from Orebury. I work at the mining museum. I got advice from Underground Man on digging up fossils and spheres. Before I get digging, let me share his advice with you. While you're digging, you may uncover dark rocks. They're very hard. If you keep hitting them, the wall will collapse. Keep that in mind and you'll be digging up treasure in no time. I am the first one to have started digging out the Grand Underground. I am. You can call me the Underground Man, and everyone else does. I'll make a gift of this to you. You can hold up into the deal and put it to good use. Obtain the Explorer Kit. Nice. Put the Explorer Kit in your bag. Nice. The Explorer Kit from your bag items. Yes, I will visit the Grand Underground in this episode. Let me mentor you as you become a full-fledged spelunker. Just follow my lead. Oh man, I wanted to talk to the kid. First, go to the Grand Underground. Going underground is quite easy. Simply use your Explorer Kit. It can't be used indoors in order to cave. Now give it a try. Okay, I guess you're gonna do it for me. Yeah, I guess you're just gonna do it for me. In front of your house. Dude, it's Rourke. Hey Matt, this is your first time here. Welcome to Sinnoh's Grand Underground. This is a network of tunnels, caves, and caverns lying beneath Sinnoh. Huh, what am I doing down here in this expansive place? That's kind of hard to answer. I mean, you do pretty much anything you want down here. For instance, you can dig up fossils and treasure, or you can make your own secret base. You should talk to the Underground Man in the Eternal City to learn more. Why is the way to go back to the surface? Remember, why? I have to get going now. I'll see you around. That's cool, bro. Whilst Eldrin slightly, would you like to try digging into it? Yes. Oh, there's no tucked inside the Explorer Kit. Digging for fossils. I put a sledgehammer and pickaxe in your Explorer Kit. Use them, and you'll be able to dig out all sorts of stuff from around the walls. Before the walls come tumbling down, that is. I'm sure you can do it. Good luck, youngster. Alright, something pinned in the wall for sure. Dude. There's like nothing in here? That out. Wall collapse. You got blue sphere, you got a green sphere. Wait, and I got that other thing. Did I not get that other one? That's so sad. Now let's just go... God. I don't even know what the fudge that was. Oh, yes. Wait, I also got that blue thing? Yeah, and a pretty stone box. Artillery statue appeared, okay. We're gonna go up now. Yes. I see that you've gone underground. Well done. Take these as a reward. You obtained a red sphere. S. You obtained a blue sphere and a green sphere. Is there apparently some Pokemon in the Grand Underground that you can't normally find around here? Meeting a new Pokemon is 100 times more fun when it's a rare one. Your road to begun, a spoiler has begun. If you want to know more, just come visit me. You can find, what's it called? Fossils in there. And those fossils are Pokemon that you can actually, like, bring back to life. You're gonna have a blast down there. Thank you. Thank you, kid. That dark rock that he was telling me about, I know what he's talking about now. That dark rock, I had no clue what he's saying, and I know what he means now. That freaking rock thing. That weird shape, that's what that was. That thing that I kept hitting, I thought was just another one. Beep beep, nice. What was the Team Galactic trying to do with the other people's Pokemon? I don't know. Thanks for the rescuing me. I can't thank you enough, so let me give you a bike to show my gratitude. Please come with me for a moment. Probably not have me pick one. I'd like you to choose a color for your bike. Which one will it be? Go blue. Nice, it looks clean. Chosen a dignified blue. It almost seems like you can see the bubbles of Squirtle reflected in on it. Perfect for you. Thank you. You obtained the bike. Put the bike in your bag. Alright. It's the latest model, so you'll read the operating manual to you. Press B to shift gears, it says. In third gear, the bike cannot reach full speed, but it will be easier to handle. In fourth gear, you can ride at full speed and climb up slopes. The bike can take you all sorts of towns and roads. Now get out there and ride. Alright, ride your bike. Press B to speed up or improve control. Dang, is a lot faster. Oh wow, you got a bike. You can ride down Cycling Road and end up in Hearthstone City. It's a fast and fun ride. You should check it out. I will. Can I take off the bike then? Oh my god, this little shit. Really, I wanted to just go on the freaking thing. You guys are a little shit. Thank you. I'm probably gonna face our little bastard friend when I get home. Oh. Yeah, I forgot. I get to race against other bikers. You're having a good time cycling? Yeah, I get to fight against them. Forgot all about that. That's one thing I forgot. You were challenged by cyclist Axel. Well, Axel, it's been a while. Arabia. Alright. I'm on Inferno. Let's do this. I still have my Geodude. Yes, I brought Geodude back. Nice. Luxio, go. Gonna electrocute you and your bird's gonna die quicker than anything in the world. It's literally using Growl to try and weaken my defense or attack. Yeah, you're gonna die to a spark. It literally knows it's gonna die. Super effective, man. Really gonna freaking end it. Defeated Cyclist Axel. Okay, not bad, you. Bro, is she blind? I worked up a good sweat riding and feeling great. Let's battle. Alright. You were challenged by Cyclist Megan. Cyclist Megan sends out Shanks. Alright, Shanks are gonna die to, I think maybe even my Ember. I don't care if it intimidates me. I'm gonna use Ember on it, it's gonna die. Shanks died already. Oh, Luxio, nice job. Luxio wants to learn Roar. Let me see. I know Roar doesn't do much damage. Get rid of Charge. Just in case, man. It's a just in case. I'm probably gonna get rid of that move as one of my first ones I get rid of. But it's a cool move. He just roars really loud and the Pokemon get scared. I wish it actually did damage too. Go. Let's go, kid. Go. Hey, watch where you're going, or did you want to challenge me? I did. But I was way in front of you. And you said, whoa, watch where you're going. Reset. You're challenged by Cyclist James. Okay. Yes, Ponytop. About time seeing this dude. I could bring out Staravia, but I'm just gonna do Psyduck. And hope that he evolves soon. Come on, buddy, let's do it. I really do feel bad for Jirachi, who I just left behind. Alright, use his head. Let me see how Zen Headbutt does. Lowers my attack. I know. I know. Do this. Yeah, it's really not that strong anymore. Just use, see how Water Gun is. Oh my god, you're weak. You know you're gonna die again. Yep, super effective. Let me tell you. You guys wonder why I do this and try and get all these certain Pokemon to a degree? Nicholas James has been defeated. Come on, alright, let's do this. You and I were both riding bikes and you've got Pokemon. I don't want to lose to you. You're gonna lose anyways, kid. You're gonna lose. Alright, Cyclist Noah, Nicole. Send out a Starly. I'm not sure what I got that can beat it except for just a simple fighting. Just do a power-up punch. I don't know if it's very effective, and I'm pretty sure they can take the fighter's ass though. Jeez, I didn't really expect it to work that easily. Switch to Psyduck. Alright, Psyduck. And then we're gonna use Water Pulse instead of Water Gun. Alright, Ponytail, let's go. Water Pulse. Oh my god, yeah, Tail Whip, I bet. Dude. Trying to just kill. Like, really, man. Super effective. Okay, Pokemon gained XP points. Nice. Needed Cyclist Noelle. Nicole. Alright. Alright. I forget what she said. She said that she must have fallen off her bike. It's really hard to go back the other direction. The bike is the type that can shift gears, huh? Let me see if you know how to ride properly. You're freaking weird. Don't say that. Don't say that. Challenged by Cyclist John. Then out Starlight. I'm gonna beat it with that one punch. She says something stupid oh jeez, I seem to have fallen off my bike. She freaking blamed it on her. No, don't run. I meant battle. Use the power punch. Yes, because it's like a one punch. Pokemon gained XP, that's good. Alright, Staravia. Keep. I don't care. I want to see how strong my one punch is. Let's do the Mac punch this time. Alright, come on, Mac punch. Oh, man. I thought it would survive. Let's do this, man. Oh yes, Monferno. Level 27. Dude, nice. Dude, nice. Dude, start learning like Drain. Please. Dude needs to start learning some moves, man. He's being weak. Crashed. You crashed, okay. Come on. Look how easy it is. I'm not even pushing anything, but it's super difficult to go this way. I already wanted to face him. Cycle can only take you as far as your energy will allow. Obviously, kid. Obviously. Alright, you're challenged by Cyclist Ryan. Zubat. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try it. Try the Mac Punch on this guy. Let's see if he handles it like a champ. No, he will not. Try the Flame Wheel, see if it's as effective as I think it is. Oh shoot, it is. It's a really strong move. You defeated Cyclist Ryan. Nice. Yeah, kid. You got flicked on. Come on, kids. I'm trying to actually race. Some people compete over speed, some compete over technique. Which kind are you? I'm the kind that wins. You're challenged by Cyclist Rachel. Cyclist Rachel sends out Shinx. Nice. Shinx is the type of Pokemon that dies to Ember. It's got fur on it. Dies to one bit of fire. Neck drops. Oh my god. When your Shinx dies to Ember, you're crying at me. She really was talking a big ass game. Wow, 2 Shinxes. You're really trying to push a little energy. Because you have no clue how to play. If you're using the same exact Pokemon, you're supposed to use at least a little bit stronger of a Pokemon. Thank you. Ember kills the Shinx every time. And keeps getting stronger. Because I'm getting stronger. There we go. Thank you. Defeated Cyclist Rachel. You're a speedy technician. Yeah, I am. I guess. Alright, last biker. I love my bike, but I'm not very good at fixing flat tires. I actually learned how to fix a flat... Well, not fixing. To replace a flat tire. We're challenged by Cyclist Caleb. Sent out Pikachu. Oh my god, it's Pikachu. Pikachu, guys, it's Pikachu. I'm gonna burn it with Flame Wheel. I'm gonna see if I can one-tap it. Flame Wheel. Wow. My Furlough is paralyzed. It seems unable to move. A true Pikachu died. Is dead. Nice job, Psyduck. It's Cyclist Kayla. Nice. Total wipeout. Nice. Nicely done. Nicely done, man. Learn shift gears, you'll be able to ride anywhere. Learn shift gears. You have a great bike, so I'd like to give you these great stickers. Thank you. I really don't care about stickers, but I guess she does. Alright, boom. Top? Whoa, the steel type. This one was an easy Pokemon I remember facing back in the day. Just gotta throw an Ember on him and I think it's super effective. Wait, I still have paralysis. Not very effective, okay. Sucks how sometimes it still stays. I'm literally gonna die in one punch, man. You're literally gonna die to one freaking punch. Oh no. Fudge you, dude. You're weak. Give me one more turn. This cricket team will be dead. That was a cricklet, it was weak. There, Cricketune fainted. Nice. But I'm wondering, why did the fudge does it still remain? Like a repel, nice. Fudge, is he still paralyzed, man? Not a good move. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Fun time. About time. About fun time. You know, I didn't expect to see you here. Since I did, I get to finally do this to you. I've been waiting a long time to do this. Been waiting a long time. 1, 2, 3. Catch. Nice job, Ponyta. You are officially my Pokemon. I'm just gonna waste my time on catching every Pokemon. Garrett. Garrett. Nice. Burniel, nice. What are with these Pokemon now? Okay, that's all I see. Dude, I'm not gonna fight you. You're a weak little bastard. I'll fight this guy. You start me, we may as well battle. You just better get out of the way after this battle, because I don't want you to block me. You challenged by Hiker Theodore. Look at his eyes. Man thinks I'm just gonna do crap against my friend. Oh shit. I didn't finish it. That's crazy. He actually endured the hit. That's why it did so much. That's why it didn't do as much. He endured that fucking hit. I hate when they say clearly it is a fucking weak version of the move. Alright, Matt. Let's see. Alright, the Sonic's better not even do this move. Fuck you. I just need to tackle him. Yes! Thank you. Thank you, game. Alright, let's see what this guy says. What's his excuse for losing? Theodore. Power startles me. Oh, okay, I bet. Alright, Sally. Poison barb. Oh, so there's light enough for you to fight, but not enough light for you to move. Yeah, you need to get flash on if you're gonna freaking do these caves. Good thing every fucking Pokemon thing has a, Yeah, I'm done with that. Dude, you just can't do shit. No, I'm not fighting you. Despite you being a steel guy, I'm not gonna fight you. Man, he's just tiring the shit out of me now. I got a ponytail, I don't need you. I don't need you. Oh man, I just remembered something. Back in the day, I told someone that I managed to get, like, you know, there's like all these DS games. I told someone that back in the day, I managed to, like, hack the fucking Pokemon Diamond game that I had. I told them that I managed to get, like, some Ben 10 characters on the fucking, Pokemon game. And I literally could imagine what it would be like. I think like it would still be a really cool crossover. It wouldn't make any sense, but it would be actually pretty cool. You get like someone like 4 arms, and they'd be just like Machamp, who has 4 arms. Yeah, you'd be just like Machamp, except you give him 2 to 4 custom fucking moves. Okay, let's cut this down. It's not Bidoof doing it. It's Badoo, not Bidoof. It's Badoo. Not doing shit. Dawn! Hi Matt, how's your Pokédex coming along? Me, I'm somewhere between fantastic and hopeless. This isn't about me, I've got something nice. Matt, choose which you want, handy one. I see, you want the Verse Seeker. I'm impressed, Matt, you know what's more important. Verse Seeker. Using that Verse Seeker, you can find trainers who want a rematch with you. Do you also have a Pokétag? Yep, you can have this too then. You deserve it for your hard work. You obtain the Dowsing Machine Pokétag guy. Can locate an unseeable items. Yeah, Dark Caves. Your Pokédex Professor. Okay, let's keep working on counting on us tonight. I love Dawn, man. She's so fucking awesome. this a gym or a museum? A mining museum, coal mining museum. When I run around with my running shoes, I feel like I'm in the center of attention. I bet you do, kid. I bet there's a huge mountain of towers that divides Sinnoh into the two halves. Wait a sec. Holy fudge, I think I know where we are. Nice, thank you. I think we're at the original gym that we went to. Yeah, we are. The gym where that one kid called me a noob. Have you ever seen about the shiny Pokemon? They have different colors than usual. For instance, Pikachu is yellow, right? The shiny Pikachu is sort of orange. You know how Pokemon have different natures with their personalities? I don't think it's surprising to see Pokemon in different colors. I remember there was a gold Onix, a gold Steelix my sister had. And a Pokeball, nice. You're gonna die. I really hate to do this to you, bro. Yeah, because it was a weak Pokemon. What level is it? If it's lower than 10, then I'm not gonna face it. I do, dude. If you change your gears, you can shoot up that stuff. Oh, okay. I actually wanted to face that dude. Nice. Go into our bag and let's get that bike. Like to save? Yes. Alright guys, we know where we're heading. We're heading to the next world, but I'm going to end the stream now because it's just a perfect time to end the stream. We're at the area where the first gym was. We have a lot of Pokemon trainers that we can face right now, and it's 11:30 and I want to play another game. So for now, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, guys.